So Coulter was giving the speech, and on the in the run up to it, you had protesters there, uh, engaged in cancel culture, and people showing up wearing masks. This is one of the stunning inconsistencies that you see repeatedly from left wing Democrats, that they think that they're the ones standing up for freedom and democracy and fighting fascism. You know, Antifa, the anti-fascists they call themselves, and they show up dressed like thugs in battle gear, covering their faces. Who are the fascists? The people that show up wearing all black, covering their faces, with weapons, threatening people, or the people that are invited to share their political thoughts at a place that is supposed to be about the exchange of ideas, i.e., a university campus? Who are the fascists? I ask. These libs have neither educations worthy of the name nor any sense of irony. But this is what ended up happening. The event was titled "Adios America." She's going to talk about immigration, which I was sure was great. I'm actually going to try to watch this speech. 2,000, according to Berkeley College Republicans, 2,000 protesters showed up outside the speech. That is stunning. These kids, I wish I could stand up in front of them with the bullhorn, and I don't know. Maybe I'm not offensive enough because they don't have me comment, but I would trigger all of these kids too. I don't know what else to say. They would all be like, "Oh my gosh, look at the stuff that this Sexton kid says. He looks like the guy from Parks and Rec. Get him." But they say a lot worse stuff than that. Trust me. I would just want to get on a bullhorn and really try to be helpful for all these childish liberal protesters and just tell them, read a book, and a book that's worth reading, and then read a few more. Like, try to learn. Try to get better at thinking. Try to build wisdom and understanding of the world and of history. Stop this performance theater of outrage and you can't say that and I'm oppressed and I'm a victim and I want to whine, and it's pathetic. It's pathetic. It doesn't do anything. It's just whining. It's just whining masked with histrionics, in some cases with masks. They formed a human wall and linked arms to block people from even getting to the speech, physically blocking them. Now, there's a very fine line between preventing people from free movement and assaulting people, right? And for anyone who doesn't understand this one, okay, what if someone followed you home and then decided they were going to follow you everywhere for a whole day and walk 1 foot in front of you and just stare into your face? They're not assaulting you, but they're going to follow you everywhere. They're going to walk 1 foot in front of you, walking backwards, staring at your face. Is that intimidation, or is that? Of course it is. When people do things like this, I mean, this reminds me of the stunning loser who allegedly went to Yale, according to him, who found me outside of the Young Republican Club event. Well, there's a bunch of them. They're all screaming epithets at me and everything. I'm just walking past them. None of them know what I've said about anything. They just see white male Republican going to an event where there are other white male Republicans giving speeches, and they want to hurl abuse and insults and I don't want to get I don't want to turn this into a big pity party or anything, but also, people have challenges, people have difficult days, they have family members who are dealing with terminal disease, they've got problems of their own, perhaps with health issues, they're struggling with depression, with anxiety. I mean, to yell the worst epithets, to sling the most vicious and vile insults imaginable at a human being that you don't know, that has done nothing to you, and that you know nothing about, really, is a clear, at least as far as I'm concerned, a clear indication that somebody is mentally unwell. I really think that. I mean, I think that we're dealing with a mass form. I think liberalism for a lot of people has turned into a mass form of mental illness.